Hey Cancer, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot. How are you? So, I'm here to do your August 1st to the 15th reading. And yes, I normally do more videos than that for each month, and I will try to do more, okay? But, I'm moving, um, packing, closing, traveling. There's just a lot. Okay, so I will definitely try to do more, but just know that if I don't, it's not because I don't love you. Okay. Um, for some reason, your reading this week has given me all kinds of trouble. Okay, the first time I did your reading, it didn't record. The second time that I did your reading, it wouldn't upload. Okay, so here I am, back to try a third time. I almost, have your story memorized at this point. Um, but uh, but yeah, I mean, we're gonna give it another shot. Um, on another note, I always want the reading to resonate, and I don't know if that was the universe telling me that I was getting it wrong for you. I don't know, but I do want it to resonate for you. But if it doesn't, I always say don't take it personally because it's not a personal reading, right? And if you feel like you need some additional clarity, I'm always around to do a personal reading for you. I'm very responsive and I try to make you feel like my only client, okay? So all the information you need for that is in the um, in the description box below, okay? Now, my fingers look extra chubby today because I ate a whole can of Pringles and they are just swollen like crazy. Pringles are my downfall. Anyway, so let's get started. All right, so I'm using two decks today. I'm using the Tarot de la Nuit, which is this deck here, and I'm using the Thelema deck. All right, so the first row that I pull, it's my coffee, is for the person that you're watching the video for. And for those of you that are new to my channel, I don't read reversals. I don't do reversals for general readings. I just don't feel that they're necessary for me as a reader for general readings, but it doesn't mean that if other readers do that, that it's wrong or, not a good thing. It's just a personal preference for me. All right. Okay. This is the row for the person that you're watching the video for. All right, so now we're going to pull your cards. Okie doke. The reason I like doing the two deck method is because, and especially for the readings this week, I've seen multiple occasions where the same card has come out in the same place, which honestly, that's amazing to me that even happens. The chances of that are really pretty slim when you look at the odds. So let's take a look and see what is going on for you, Cancer, as though I don't already know. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, starting off with possibly a message, and then we have the Knight of Swords. All right, so, I feel like I feel like you are in a place where you are ready to, to speak the truth and to move forward. Okay. Um, this person, I feel is a little bit slower. All right. And I feel like they might be a little bit younger than you. Okay. As a page. Um, but they may not be. And of course, you can flip the roles. Um, Page of Pentacles can be somebody that's learning something new. There's a very lucky energy about the Page of Pentacles as well. So, I feel I feel like this person may feel lucky that they have met you or that you are in their life. Ace of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, Ace of Cups. This person, in their mind, sees a potential new love beginning with you. Okay. So, and it may be, that this is somebody new for you, or this may be something where it's a reconciliation between the two of you. We'll see as we go. And you have the Four of Swords. So that tells me that these are kind of opposing energies. So it makes me feel like this is something that you're actually thinking about doing, but haven't done it. Okay. Or, you're either getting ready to do it, reaching out to this person, possibly traveling, to their house, literally showing up on their door. But I don't feel like you've done this yet. All right. You're in the mode of really trying to figure it out, how to do it in the best way possibly. Or there's something else that you're thinking about. We might have to clarify that. All right. This person has the Eight of Swords. So it kind of feels like you're both kind of in this energy of thinking about it more than doing something about it. Okay. And I really feel like the readings that I'm doing for August 1st through the 15th are really about how is this connection moving forward. I feel like both of you have intention to move it forward. But as you can see with Eight of Swords and Four of Swords, the Four of Swords isn't, quite the energy of the Eight of Swords. This person feels kind of trapped in their thoughts, trapped in their head. But what it is they want is Ace of Cups. I don't know if they've told you that. All right? Because that would make it much easier to come towards them. All right, you have the Tower. And honestly, right now, I love seeing the Tower, okay? Because the Tower is about wherever you're at, okay? It's going to completely change, okay? And, I feel like this is kind of, the Tower is always a little bit of a heads up, okay? Heads up, something's changing in your life. Something big is changing, all right? And with the Tower coming in between the Four of Swords and the Eight of Swords, I feel like, this stagnant energy between the two of you, I feel like is what is changing. But there might be more that's changing as well. I'm going to get some clarifiers on these two cards for sure, and this Eight of Swords for this person. Okay, we have the Two of Wands. So, either this person is in the midst of making a choice as to what direction to go in, or they see you as being in the energy of trying to make a choice. With the Four of Swords here, that very well may be you, okay? It may be you that's taking this time to make a decision, possibly about what direction to go in, okay? All right, you have the King of Cups, okay? So I love seeing this, especially when they have the Ace of Cups, because the King of Cups absolutely knows how they feel, who they love, what they love, why they love. Okay, they know this information. So I feel like you know who you love, why you love them, what it is about them that you love. Like this is a very for sure energy. So it raises the question as to why all of this over here, is happening. Why the universe feels like, they've got to, pull in a tower moment for you. Okay? All right. This person has the 7 of Cups. Okay, so that is a little bit illuminating. Either you see this person as having a lot of choices in love, or they actually, feel like they do have a lot of choices. And with this 2 of Wands, this is about choices. This is about choices. And it could be that they're waiting for you to make these choices, or they are in the midst of making a choice. With this 8 of Swords, it very well could be that they are trying to make a choice about how to move forward, about a new beginning. And then finally, you have the Death card. So you have 2 cards of major transformation or endings here. Okay? So what I'm trying to, and like I said, I'm going to pull clarifiers, but yeah, I want to pull clarifiers on these 2 cards first. Let's clarify the Tower, and let's clarify the Death card. Okay, so we have the Temperance card, which is about peace and balance. Okay, so whatever is changing in your life is going to bring you a great sense of peace that maybe you haven't had for a while. We might have to do additional clarification on that. For the Death card, we have 4 of Cups. Okay, so I look at this kind of as the person that really looks at the cup half full, okay, or half empty, I should say. I feel like you're looking at things not through rose-colored glasses, but through like dark sunglasses. For some reason, you're not seeing something, or, and I'm not going to tell you what my or is yet until I do some clarifying here for this person. So the 8 of Swords clarified, and then I want to get some clarification on the 2 of Wands and what this person feels like they may have a lot of choices on, or what they feel you have a lot of choices on. And then I'm going to do one more clarifier right here for this 4 of Swords for you. What is it that you're thinking about right now? So 8 of Swords for them. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands. They want to explore something new. So we have a lot of new energy, okay, young energy right here. They want, and this is, this can be, exploring a connection sexually, okay? And then as far as a choice, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles is about complete abundance. So they see an opportunity to have the whole package with you, okay? And, it's like, it's almost like, what is the choice here? If they feel that they can have this with you, meaning abundance in love, abundance in finances, abundance in career, abundance in family, in all aspects of their life. Why would there be this Eight of Swords and Two of Wands energy here? And then to clarify the Seven of Cups, we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so that tells us something. This person feels like there is competition for your attention. So I feel like this changes things, because I feel like they feel that you are the one that has a lot of choices. Okay, so I feel like that's why they might be moving more slowly around this possible new beginning with you. But you can see that that's what they want here with Page of Wands, Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles. Okay, they feel like the choice is yours. Clarifying the Four of Swords for you, what are you thinking about? You're thinking about Ace of Cups. Look at that. Look at that, Cancer. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I feel it's so effective using two decks, because this happens all the time. You both have, this is what you're thinking about, this is what they're thinking about. Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love. So that tells me there is, you know, with this Four of Cups, with this Four of Swords, with this Tower, it feels like there is a disconnect here about what's going on. It's like you're thinking about coming forward and expressing, you know, your truth about what it is that you want, a new start in love. But I feel like you're going to wait for this Tower moment to happen, whatever that is. But that Tower moment will bring you peace. Whether you initiate this and do this, or whether the universe helps you out, I feel like knowledge around this particular connection or situation is going to give you peace. Because we saw it already here. You know who you love. You know why you love them, and you know what it is that you love about them. Okay, so we know that. But something needs to transform, and I feel like you're not seeing this Ace of Cups that's right here, okay, and right here. You're focused on what can go wrong. There's something that you're worried about as far as going wrong in this connection. Let's find out what that is. What are you worried about here? The Devil. So this can be Capricorn, okay? You feel that there is something that's toxic or potentially toxic about this connection. We got to find out what that is. We got Page of Cups. Okay, you may feel like this person needs to apologize to you about something, okay? Or you're, you know, holding back from them because you feel that something is toxic that's going on with this person. But guess what? They think the same thing. Maybe not to the degree of the Devil, but they feel like they have competition. So this Devil might represent you, and this Page of Cups might represent that, you know, that you do have more than one option here, based on the fact that we have the Seven of Cups and Two of Wands up here as to how this person may be viewing you as having a lot of choices. So, you know, it's like the devil is in the details, right? You know, it's not toxic to have, you know, options, you know, but I feel like this person up here doesn't necessarily want to be just an option. They want to be your Ten of Pentacles. You know, and maybe you're not ready for that, Okay? And now it makes sense, that they're in this Eight of Swords energy, keeping themselves trapped or pulled away from you. It's hard to say, Cancer, as to what it is, that I feel like deep down this is what you want, but I feel like it might be, I don't know, it might be premature for you. You might want to explore other options before you get into something serious with this person. But again, be careful with that, because love doesn't grow on trees. That's for sure. So if you are in love with this person and you can see a Ten of Pentacles life with them, be careful about what you might be thinking about here as far as, the Devil. Whatever you're thinking about doing, it feels good and easy, okay? The Devil makes things feel good and easy, all right? Sometimes that's a way to know that it might not be the right thing, all right? So I feel like this is really, I feel like the ball is in your court. I feel like you might need to clear some things up with this person around this Five of Wands, around the fact that they feel that they have competition when it comes to you. I feel like that's pretty significant. But I feel like all it would take is a little reassurance from you, and that would bring you the peace that you're looking for. And it would definitely get them out of this Eight of Swords energy. Let's see what the advice is for this connection. All right, we have Five of Swords. And we have Three of Wands. Okay, so this is about expectations, okay? It's about really looking at what your expectations are. Because I feel like right now with this Four of Cups and this Four of Swords, your expectation is that this isn't going to work. And I feel like it's almost like you share that expectation. So basically, this needs to flip over, because this is a, fighting energy, conflict, a feeling of defeat. It feels like, to me, like you don't think that this can happen. And it feels very much like it can, but it feels like some things need to be cleared up, like the air needs to be cleared. Because right now, Three of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in, hence, your expectations. So I feel like the advice is you really have to reassess what your expectations are. If you expect the worst, guess what? Chances are that's what you're going to manifest. Speaking of manifestation, if you think back to, how you have thought about a situation and what the outcome is, it's very easy to track manifestation around negative things. That's how you know that manifestation works. When was the last time that you thought about something in such a positive way and that ended up happening? It works both ways. So I feel like you're manifesting the wrong thing here, and you need to look at what your expectations are. Okay, to have what I feel like you want, but I feel like there is some confusion around this with this Devil energy here. Like the Devil is kind of It's like kind of knocking on the door for you about something. And I feel like it has to do with this Five of Wands, this person feeling like they have competition. Okay? All right, so let's see what the romance angels say about this one. But the fact that you both got the Ace of Cups on the same row, that is amazingly significant. Okay? You know, I feel like that's at your core what you both want. It's just a matter of doing what it takes to get there. Changing or altering your expectations, perhaps. Okay, for them, heart-to-heart conversations. This is exactly what needs to happen in this scenario, if this is you. And then you got let go of control issues. So there might be, that might be where the devil's coming in. You might be trying to control something. You might be trying to control information getting to this person. It's much better if they hear it from you than it is if they hear about it in a roundabout way or see it on social media. You know, there's something that you are definitely thinking about. You're not to the point where you're actually really worried about it yet, but I feel like it's going to get to that point the longer this goes on. But I feel like you do know that you love this person. This person wants Ace of Pentacles with you. You both have the desire for a new beginning here, whether it's a new connection or a connection that is, you know, going through a rebirth. If you don't address your expectations, I feel like the Tower is going to come in and help you do that, which will ultimately bring you peace. I feel like this Tower could be this conversation. Okay? And honestly, the worst thing you can do is fear the Tower or fear confrontation. It's usually never as bad as you think it's going to be, and it usually ends up clearing the air. I feel like I've said clear the air a couple of times in this reading, and, you know, I feel like this is confirming it. All right, Cancer, that is what I have for you for August 1st through the 15th. And if I can do an additional reading for you this month, I certainly will do it. But feel free to reach out for a reading if you need it. And, you know, I'm hopeful for this situation. I feel like with a couple of tweaks, you both can be in that Ace of Cups energy. It just feels like there's just something a little bit off. And this person senses it, whether you know it or not. Okay? And it's definitely about this Five of Wands, or this person feeling like they have competition. And this Devil. Okay? So, good luck, and I will talk to you next time. All right? Thanks, Cancer. Bye-bye.